Hello, Fishers Point. It's great to be here. Pastor Landon here with your weekly Touch Point. I wanted to start us off with a word from the Bible, as I normally do, but also I want to give a little bit of a background and a quote to something I've been reading lately, and then obviously an announcement here, or maybe two, here in just a moment. So if you'll humor me in those type of things, I'll go ahead and start that now. The first passage of Scripture, or the passage of Scripture that I'm going to be sharing about today, is Psalm 139, 13 through 14. Beautiful passage of Scripture that reminds us who we are and who God has called us to be. So, Psalm 139, 13 through 14. For you created my inmost being. You knit me together in my mother's womb. I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well. Wow, it's so beautiful, isn't it, to think about, even in the midst of our insecurities, even in the midst of our sin and our thoughts and all of those kind of things that weigh us down, that we are still reminded in this psalm that we are made in our mother's womb and God has a plan for us. And we see that so many other places in Scripture. Well, lately I've been reading this book. And I've read it a few times over the last 25 years. And it's a book that at first when I read it, I didn't really understand it. But now as I'm maturing and learning more, I kind of understand it more. It was written by a pastor back in the 30s named Dietrich Bonhoeffer. He was thrown into a concentration camp back in Nazi Germany because he spoke against the political powers there at the time. So this book, Life Together, by Dietrich Bonhoeffer, tells us about what it means to live in true community, God-centered community, instead of our own community. So one of the parts he talks about is this idea of praying for your enemies. And you could think that he really knew what he was talking about because that's the context in which he lived. So Dietrich says this, Pastor Bonhoeffer says, I can no longer condemn or hate a brother for whom I pray for, or for whom I pray, no matter how much trouble he causes me. So praying for your enemy, in that regard, changes your mindset and your, if this is a word, heart set, for making us look at people like Jesus looks at people. That's just an interesting thought, you know. Well, some announcements for you. This coming Sunday, the 23rd, at 5 p.m., we are having an all-church work day. Come with your dirty clothes. We're going to be working outside, Lord willing. And if not, if the weather does not hold up, we might do some things inside as well. Just stay tuned for more information on that. Also, like I've been announcing, we're still looking for donations for Vacation Bible School. We could probably use some more people for volunteers, but we're really excited. And I ask that you help to get the word out, because this is the first Vacation Bible School we've ever hosted at Fishers Point. We want to get the word out to our community, so bring friends, family, invite all these folks. We're going to be getting the word out to our Bridges Ministry folks as well, our international folks, and we're very excited about that. So, also, like I've been saying, children's ministry, we need more volunteers, and if you'd like to become a member, please see me, and I'll be happy to help you with that. I hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoy this touch point today. Hope you get involved, more involved, and hope you have a great rest of the week. Love you all.